What's a DBA? What's a LLC? Which one should I start my business with? Well, that's what this video is for, so let's get right into it. DBA is a abbreviation for doing business as. It's best suited for people who are sole proprietors or freelancers, existing businesses that are expanding or even rebranding, online sellers or even Etsy shop owners, and entrepreneurs who are testing a business idea. Now, let's go over the advantages of having a DBA. One, it's very simple to set up. I do have a video linked below that is a step-by-step registration tutorial showing you how to register your DBA in Florida. Now, this video was created a few years ago, so it's pretty old, a little bit ancient, just a little bit, but it gets the job done and all the information in it is the same for the most part. So if you're interested, make sure you check out the video link below. Two, it's low cost. Registering for a DBA in Florida can cost you about $50 to $150, and the reason why it varies is because of the certain things you add on during the registration process, and I'm going to break that down. The first thing you're going to be charged for is the state filing fees. Now, this is $50 flat rate. No extra fees, taxes, or anything in it. It's just $50. You do have to publish a notice of intent to use your DBA, so this can cost you about $25 plus, depending on whichever company you go with. So that adds on top of the $50. If you would like a certified copy of your DBA, this is $30, but it is optional. So when you're filling out the application, it's going to ask you, you can either check the box if you want to pay for it, or you just leave it as is and don't add it on. If you want a certificate of status for your DBA, it costs $10, and this one is optional as well. You don't have to add it on, but when you are registering, you're going to check the box or leave it unchecked. The DBA renewal is every 5 years, and it will expire December 31st of that 5th year. The fee for renewal is $50, and I also have a step-by-step video on how to renew your DBA link down below. Now, that one is a little more current, and for the most part it's going to be the exact same, so if you're interested you could check it out, or if you want to save it for later you can do that too. Now let's get into the disadvantage of having a DBA. With the DBA, you are personally liable for anything, and I do mean anything, that goes wrong within your business. You and your business is one, so if anybody decides to sue you, your personal assets and your business assets are up for grabs. There's no separation between the two. Now let's get into what an LLC is, the advantages and the disadvantages of getting one. LLC is an abbreviation for limited liability company. It's best suited for people who are sole proprietors, partnerships, family businesses, startups, and online service-based brands. Now let's go over the advantages of having a LLC. One, it gives your business a legitimate and professional appearance, which pretty much builds up on credibility. Two, it also separates you from your business, giving you liability protection. So if anything goes wrong and somebody decides to sue you, your personal assets, they're safe. They can't touch it, they can't get it, they can't even look at it. It's not up for grabs. But as for your business assets, that's different. Three, for your finances, you can open up a business bank account, and you can also take out credit cards for your LLC. Now let's get into the disadvantages. One, it's a complex setup, and don't worry, I do have a video linked down below, so if you want to get your LLC and you don't want to go through an attorney or etc., and you know you could do it yourself, link is down below, step by step, save you some money and do what you got to do. Two, it is higher in cost, and this is mostly because of the annual renewal fee. Now with the DBA, I mentioned you got to renew it every 5 years and it's $50. With the LLC, you got to renew this every year. And if you're late, oh, trust me, they're going to make sure you pay a fee. Now, when you're registering your business as a LLC, the filing fee is $125. On the application, it's going to ask you if you want a certified copy, which is optional, and that is $30. So you could check the box or leave it unmarked. And to get a certificate of status, this is $10, so you could add it on, or you could leave it off. As for the annual renewal fee, it is $138.75. every year. By May 1st, it's required that you pay that renewal fee, and if you don't, you will be hit with a late fee, which is, I forgot. Let me check. A heavy late fee of $400. And you cannot avoid it. You can't waive it. no nothing. You stuck with it until you pay it. So if you're not ready for that type of commitment just yet, maybe a LLC is not for you, because you got to make sure you stay on top of it, or unless you're going to end up paying a whole bunch of fees for something you could have been like, all right, I should have waited. So make sure you weigh your options. Now, in order to choose which one is best for your business, first you need to consider, what kind of business do you have? Does it fit best in this category, or does it fit best in this category? Second, consider your liability risk. Are you comfortable with your assets being 100% tied to your business, or would you prefer your assets to be separated from your business? And the last thing to consider is cost. Do you want to pay $50 to $150 and then every 5 years just renew it at $50? Or would you prefer paying $125 to $165 for the initial registration, and then every year pay $138.75 to get it reinstated? And if you're late, don't forget you got to pay $400. Don't forget that. The choice is yours to make, and hopefully this video has provided you with enough insight to make that option more clear for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions at all, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And if you would like to see more future videos from me, don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so you get notified each and every time that I post a new video. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you on my next one.